Hi Capricorn, welcome to your love reading for March 1st through the 15th. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I'd like to start off with a reading for my singles and then I move into a reading for my couples. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Sun, and this represents where you are right now. You're in a really good place in your life, very euphoric, very innocent space in your life. I think that this is due to a lot of soul searching and really coming into oneself, working with a lot of introspection and reflection. The next card is the Five of Wands, and this is what's covering you. I think that you were able to work through a lot of angst that was in your life. I think that there was a lot of conflict at one time. However, it was something that you were able to process. And so part of the reason why you feel like you have come into the light, so to speak, is because of all the inner growth that you have done. You've worked through a lot of conflict, which has really helped bring this light out of you and really radiate it out of you. You are literally a light force to the people around you. What's crossing you is the Ten of Pentacles, and this could be strain that you're feeling right now in the material world. Maybe also some issues right now that you're dealing with in regards to family. The next two cards, we have the Daughter of Swords and the Daughter of Cups. The Daughter of Swords represents the foundation of the situation. This is a situation that could have happened a really long time ago, but something that you're really still carrying with you. This is in regards to a person who was very honest, someone who had kind of a cutthroat attitude and maybe even a little immature at times. And this was a situation that left you hurt, and it's really impacted the way that you've approached relationships ever since. The next card is the Daughter of Cups, and this was the recent past. Now, this is generally something that has happened within like the past 3 months, or this could be something that's still in your life, but it's making its way out, slowly exiting. The Daughter of Cups, this signifies a relationship. Very deep emotional relationship. I don't think that this relationship necessarily lasted very long, but it created a deep impact on you. And ultimately, I think a lack of experience or lack of being able to see eye to eye really impacted the demise of this relationship. The next card is, it represents your aspirations, and this is the Moon. This has to do with seeing into the depths of someone else, being able to have a raw relationship with someone with no misconceptions of who you are, wanting to be with someone who makes you feel seen and heard for exactly who you are. You really want to have that deep connection with somebody. The next card is the near future, and this is the Hermit card. This represents it represents really coming into oneself, which I think we also have represented with the sun, but this has to do with releasing and realizing that you really don't need a lot of the material or even other people so much to lean on. This has to do with strength within yourself, a release, a hermit turning into oneself, and doing so you can grow as a person. The outcome of this situation, we have a Father of Cups, and this could signify a very strong individual who is coming into your life, somebody who was very strong, put together, very emotionally in depth. Also, this could signify a really deep emotional connection that's going to be entering into your life. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com, and I am going to move into my couple spread. Oops. Okay. Okay, so the first card in the spread is the Knight of Wands, and this represents what you're bringing into the relationship. This has to do with you taking a different approach to this relationship that you haven't really necessarily taken in regards to previous relationships. The direction that you're taking with this relationship is very heartfelt, where I think in the past that you've made decisions based much more on logic, that you're really letting your heart and feelings guide you throughout this process. The next card is the Empress, and this is where you are now in regards to the other person. One of the things that I just love about the Empress is that she creates, she turns spirit into matter. She is a creator of life. This is you taking a very active approach to this relationship. And I know that sounds funny because when you're in a relationship, you should be taking an active approach, but this is you making that special effort, going out of your way. This could also be an indication that you're thinking of maybe taking this relationship to the next level, maybe possibly starting a family. Okay. The next card is the Four of Pentacles, and this is what you're hoping to get out of this relationship. This is a relationship that you're being very protective over. This is something that you want to really invest your time in hopes to build a life with this individual. So this is something that you are being very protective over, very serious. The next card is what the other person is bringing into the relationship with you. This is the Seven of Wands. I think that your partner hasn't always had it easy, that he or she has really had to stand his or her ground to get to the space that he or she is in right now. And they're bringing that strength into your relationship, that life experience into this relationship. And because of this life experience, there's a lot of respect that you have for this individual because of it. The next card is the Six of Swords, and this is what they're getting out of the relationship. The Six of Swords really signifies a total life change. I think that this is a different type of relationship that he or she isn't used to having, and they're also taking a different approach. Like you with the Knight of Wands, they're taking a different approach. I really feel like this person is leaving his or her past behind. And really in hopes of starting a fresh, new one with you, new future. The next card is the Ace of Wands, and this is what they're hoping to achieve of you. I really feel like this is a newer relationship with all these fresh starts and seeing, where you guys are going, what path you're taking. And this really has to do with the creative fire that's within this individual. A different way of thinking, wanting to take, again, a different approach that he or she hasn't really dealt with. This is a life-changing relationship for this individual. The next card represents how you see your partner, and this is the Nine of Swords. I think that you acknowledge the pain, the struggle that this individual has gone through. I think sometimes maybe there's a lack of understanding because you guys haven't had the same type of experiences. But this is you acknowledging his or her issues that they have gone through, and maybe this is a good time to turn to your partner and help him or her process these emotions, these experiences, so that you guys can build that platform and grow from it. The next card is the Moon, and this is how your partner sees you. He or she sees you as a dreamer. This person sees you as being or as having a lot of depth to you. This also indicates that maybe there are layers that your partner wants you to reveal to him or her, that maybe sometimes he feels like you aren't being completely forthcoming, and that could be because of experiences that he or she has had in the past. Okay. The outcome is the Two of Swords. So this has to do with, this could have something to do again with having your walls up because you're afraid of exposing vulnerabilities. This could be something that could be worked through, though. Something that you slowly work through with time as you get to continue to grow and know each other better. You both really want to be with each other, and you're approaching this relationship differently than you have with any other relationship. And so I think that these are minor issues that can really be worked through communication. So with that said, I am going to take a little look at your physical relationship. We have the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So with the Eight of Cups, I feel like sometimes physically there's a pull, or sometimes maybe you're not feeling very receptive to your partner, and that could be because, sometimes, or vice versa, your partner pulling away from you, and that could be because I think that sometimes one of you has a tendency to be really overbearing. We do have the Four of Pentacles, which sometimes could be coming across as a little smothering, and sometimes, you or your partner just need a little bit of space. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. You guys have you do have a lot of intimacy. You guys love to fall asleep in each other's arms. This is a very trusting relationship, even though sometimes, which I know is kind of funny because we just talked about exposing our vulnerabilities and working at that. But ultimately, when you guys are together, it's a very trusting relationship, a very soothing relationship that you guys have. The next card is the Eight of Wands. When you guys are in tune with each other, you guys really like to take your time with one another, really pamper one another. Okay, so with that said, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.